like make a video about all this shit that casuals say all the time because they want to seem like hardcores. It's so annoying, but they always have to try to prove a point that they're hardcores when they're not, because deep down they know they're not. And just all the things they sort of say, and it's so annoying because they act like they're these big bad hardcores that know everything about sport when they're just casuals that are coping about being casuals. Like, let's talk about the Merab O'Malley fight. Like, personally, I thought O'Malley won rounds 1, 3, and 5. People are saying like 5-0 Merab. You legit can't. Okay, mate. If you want to give him rounds 1 and 2, or 1 and 3, perhaps I wouldn't. But if you want to just ignore the criteria, I suppose you can. But round 5, you cannot. O'Malley hurt Merab to the body really badly in round 5. Teeped him to the body, hurt him. So how do you give Merab that round? I'm just saying. But that's beside the point. I just want to talk about some of the things that they say. Like, Merab's a boring fighter. And all these people from that part of the world are boring fighters. And they're cowards. I think they're cowards. They have a pussy's way of fighting. They legit fail takedowns, stall on the fence, and knee people to the thighs. But these fucking casuals that think they're hardcores and are trying to prove that they're hardcores, they're coping about it. They want to seem like hardcores, and they think this is the way to do it. They go, oh, MMA fans when fighters mix the martial arts and shit like this. If you don't like this, go watch boxing or kickboxing. Like, one, they are not mixing the martial arts. They're not. I'm sorry. If fucking failing takedown, stalling on the fence, and kneeing to the thigh is mixing the martial arts, I don't know what to tell you. If you think that's what mixing the martial arts is, if you think this boring style of fighting is mixing the martial arts, I don't know what to tell you. Because the way I think mixing the martial arts is, I think mixing the martial arts is when you fucking get a takedown, you get top position, you start ground and pounding, or you start attempting submissions, or you take the back and attempt rear nakeds. You're trying to finish the fight. That's what I see mixing the martial arts as, actually effective grappling, not failing takedowns, stalling on the fence, and kneeing people to the thighs. That's not mixing the martial arts. That's what cowards do. I'm sorry. Like, if you think that's mixing the martial arts, you're wrong and you're a casual, because that's legit what casuals are saying. When they mix the martial arts, they're not mixing the martial arts. They're fucking taking the easy way out because they're avoiding fighting at all costs. An actual grappler who knows how to fight, who actually mixes the martial arts, gets the takedown, starts ground and pounding, or gets advantageous positions and starts attempting submissions. They actually take risks. These guys don't take risks. They avoid fighting at all costs. And so they just shoot for legs, fail, stall, knee to the thigh. Because they're not real fighters. They're not. And I'm sick of these casual fans acting like they're hardcores and thinking this is a hardcore take. No, if you're a hardcore fan, you want to see people strike. Like, that's the truth. You don't want to see this sort of shit. Because I remember when I was a casual, I used to say the same things. Me and my mate would go, oh, this is actually really high level and shit like this. When it wasn't, it was boring, and they were just stalling on the fence doing nothing because they're not warriors. They're not warriors. I'm sorry. They're just not. That's what we would say. Oh, this is actually really high level. When it wasn't, it was boring. They were being boring little fucks, being cowards, and just not fighting, avoiding fighting at all costs. Because if they were actually about it, they would get that takedown. They would start ground and pounding, or they'd attempt submissions. That's the truth. We'd say the same thing about women's fights, because people say this about women's fighting as well. They're like, oh, this is actually, casuals don't know how much of a high level fight this is. You know they're going to clinch on the fence for 25 minutes. Stop kidding yourself. You know they're going to do that, and it's going to be boring. Like, stop acting like real hardcore fans don't want to see this shit. They want to see fucking violence. They want to see fucking blood. They want to see guts. They want to see people actually getting fucking hurt. You know what I mean? They want to see striking. They want to see good grappling, high level grappling, like Charles Oliveira, where he's actually fucking trying to finish the fight. Not these cunts clinching on the fence, fucking avoiding fighting at all costs, kneeing them to the thigh. Like, it's not fighting. You know what I mean? Like, and don't go watch boxing or kickboxing. No, I'm an MMA fan. I want to watch MMA, and this isn't MMA. This is not what real MMA fighters do. No, it's supposed to go watch boxing or kickboxing. No, I want to watch some fucking striking in MMA, and I want to watch some effective grappling. Something actually happening, some people actually trying to finish the fight, not these cowards that are clinching on the fence, doing nothing. You know, I'm sick of it. Like, and they act like we're only criticising wrestling or grappling when it's boring like this. No, if two strikers have a boring fight and they just have a staring contest the whole fight, we criticise them for being boring as well. So stop acting like we're just targeting fucking wrestlers. These shit-ass wrestlers that do nothing. Like, so I don't know what to tell you. Like, they think this is just fucking... They think this is high level because they're casuals and they're trying to prove that they're not. They do the same things with women's fights. Casuals don't get how good of a matchup this is. They're going to clinch from the fence for 25 minutes. It's not going to be fun. Just like Merab, he's not a fun fighter. They say the same thing about Blau. MMA fans when fighters mix martial arts. They're not mixing the martial arts. They're clinching on the fence and stalling. They're not doing anything. They're mixing the martial arts. They're actually about it. They'd get that takedown and they'd fucking finish the fight. But they're not. I never think Merab has a finish in the UFC, and you're acting like he's mixing the martial arts. He's boring. Stop acting like he's not boring. It's a boring fighting style. It's the way cowards fight. They clinch on the fence because they can't get a takedown. They take no risks at all, so they just stall on the fence and need the fight. That's all they do. Merab and all those other fighters from that part of the world, specifically that part of the world, is breeding these fighters that are so boring and they're killing the sport. That's legit all they're doing, killing the sport. No one wants to see that. We want to see some violence. We want to see blood. We want to see two people go at it, two people strike. We want to see wars. We don't want to see these cowards, these little fucking takedown merchants, fucking failing takedowns and just stalling on the fence. We don't want to see that. If you're a hardcore, you don't want to see that. Stop acting like you're a hardcore if you want to see that. You're not impressing anyone. You're not getting fucking extra points for that. We just think you're a fucking idiot for saying it. That's not mixing the martial arts. They're being cowards. If you're mixing the martial arts, you're going to get a finish. You're going to go get on the ground. You're going to start ground pound. You're going to start hurting someone. You're not going to fucking, oh, fuck, I'm going to hold on for dear life and start kneeing to the thigh. No, that's not what you're doing because they're not mixed martial artists. That's not what mixed martial arts is. We want to see warriors go at it. We don't want to see these cowards. Fucking flies, I'm telling you. We don't want to see these cowards fucking clinching on the fence doing nothing. They're not real men. I'm sorry, this isn't mixed martial arts. Go watch boxing or kickboxing. No, I want to watch some striking here. I want to watch real men fight here. These aren't real men, I'm sorry. Like, they're not real fighters. They're not. Sorry, and people are going to be like, well, why don't you go do it? Because I'm not a fighter. These cunts are fighting and they're embarrassing the sport on a world stage. If someone's tuning in, a new fan's tuning in, they're seeing this shit, they're never going to watch the sport again. It's ridiculous. It's so boring. No one wants to see this shit. Stop acting like you want to see this shit. Stop acting like you want to see this shit. You're not going to watch it. You know what I mean? You don't care. You don't care. You're going to act like this is actually really high level. It's not. It's very low level grappling. It's just Merab's on EPO, so he can actually fucking keep that pace and do that for so long. But he takes no risks. Just like Bilal, he takes no risks. They avoid fighting at all costs. It's just about winning. It's legit just about winning as easily as possible. That's all it is. They're not actually fighting. Like, let's stop acting like they're mixing the martial arts. They're not, because if they were, they'd actually be able to complete a fucking takedown. I'm sorry. Like, that's just... It annoys me. And also, can we stop lumping Pantoja in with these fighters, please? Like, Pantoja's actually fun. Come on. Pantoja, he walks into the fire and swings like a madman with reckless abandonment. He just does not care. He does not care and he just swings. And when he gets the takedowns, he actually tries to take them back and get submissions. These guys, what are they doing? Merab's just doing nothing. Merab's legit doing nothing that whole fight. Also, I thought O'Malley won rounds 1, 3, and 5. So, just saying. I haven't watched it back, and granted, I was pissed at the pub watching it, but that's what I thought at the time, so... Just saying. Like, it's not... I'm sorry, but it just pisses me off these cunts are acting like... Like, you're not a hardcore. Stop acting like you are. Stop trying to show off how hardcore you are. You're not hardcore. We all know you're a casual because you're saying these things that all these casual fighters say. If you're a hardcore, you want to see real men strike. You want to see these cunts strike. You want to see blood. You want to see wars. You don't want to see these people clinching on the fence, stalling on the fence, kneeing people to the thigh, failing takedowns. That's just what it is. Anyway, I'll see you later. That's my thoughts.